Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be demonstrating a simple, gentle, and enjoyable bodyweight flow. This is an intuitive movement session and is a collection of exercises that I picked up from different dance, circus, and Pilates classes. This routine would be perfect to practice in the morning as it is quite energizing, but it would also be good as a warm-up for a strength training workout. Now let's begin by taking a deep breath in, raising the arms to the sky, and exhale, hands come back down to the side. Now let's begin this practice with toe rises and circles back of the arm. I want you to gently raise onto your tiptoes. Inhale, the arms come up, around, and back. We're going to be rotating around 10 times. I encourage you to do this workout barefooted. And we're going to repeat the exercise in the opposite direction. So arms coming down, back around to the front. But instead of coming up on our toes, we are just going to be micro bending the knees with each rotation. Beautiful. Next, we are going to move on to a little plie throughout center and arching, a big nice stretch to the side. You should feel a really nice side body stretch, and the plie should feel amazing on your hips. The sun has come out to play. Now we're doing this exercise at 10 times each side. But it is completely fine if you do not look like a prima ballerina in this exercise because you're not in dance class, you don't have some kind of teacher critiquing you. It's just completely about how it feels. Plie and inside. Looking at your hands in each direction. Now we're going to move on to some wrist and ankle circles, starting in one direction clockwise, and then when it feels right for you, going in the opposite direction anti-clockwise. This may feel like the new TikTok viral dance. It feels really great. And we're going to move on to 5 head circles in one direction and then moving on to the other direction. So just do these in your own time. They can be as slow or as fast as you like. We're just warming up the neck. Amazing. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is a Pilates move where you enter into a mini squat and then do some beautiful bird arms. So squatting, hinging at the hips, engaging the core, and then we're going to bring our hands to our ears, inhale, and then exhale, bring them behind you, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Amazing, looking up towards your hands when they're in front of you. Now I could feel the burn already in this pose, but if you would like it to be a little bit more challenging, then just simply go deeper into the squat. Beautiful bird arms. Wonderful. It's definitely feeling the burn. Now we're going to work on a bit of hip mobility, bringing the knee up towards the chest, around and back down in a semicircle one direction and then semicircle back to center. Now, the more slower you can make this movement, the more you are actually controlling everything in your hip. So bringing up the leg with the power of your glutes rather than just throwing it around as I do sometimes. This is also really good for balance. You can definitely become observant and aware of the weight that you are distributing. Just because you're lifting that leg up doesn't mean that you should be completely compensating by leaning over to the opposite direction, if that makes sense. But continuing on the semicircles on our other leg, you can either keep your hands on your hips or bring them out free on your side. But yes, just trying to control the movement as best as you can. Now, this is also a really fun one for balance, which is why I recommend not to wear shoes. As I was filming this, I wasn't sure if my tripod was going to get taken away by the ocean. So we're going to move on to some roll downs. So taking a deep breath in, bringing the hands towards the sky, and then squatting down with the knees melting the spine down and back up. Now, I love this exercise because it looks completely different on everyone, but we're just melting all the way down and coming back up to center. And once again, do these as slow or as fast as you like, and keeping the neck nice and soft, flowing with your body, with your hands, with your chest. This is a beautiful fluid movement. And it feels so good. Amazing. Now I have one more exercise for you, and that is a down dog to high plank. So when we're in a down dog, I want you to be looking at your navel, and when we're in a high plank, we will be looking in between our hands. Now pressing out away from the floor at all times, not sinking the chest and keeping the core engaged. Also finding that stability in your feet. Stopping 10 times. And we're going to hold a plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I think it is important to honor your body's natural cycle. It is normal to not have a high energy level all the time. So sometimes I don't want to follow a gym program. I want movement and I want energy flowing through me, and this session is what I was craving today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had a really wonderful practice. And be sure to like and subscribe for more flows like this.